Now, obviously, right away when we say the third type of the talaq is talaq by way of issuance is talaq al-bid'i or bid'iyya. This talaq al-bid'ah is not the same connotation as we understand in our aqidah sense, innovation or anything like that, right? No, this talaq is bid'ah is being mentioned here in opposition of the sunnah. It will that is to say, unlike the talaq as-sunnah which has been established from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and from the Salaf and everything, or talaq al-ahsan, this one is not established. So, and this or it has elements which have been rejected or elements which have been prohibited from doing. So when you are going to carry out any of these talaq al-bid'ah that you are not supposed to do in Islam, you are bound to get some kind of a malamat, some kind of a sin, or some kind of a retribution from the Shar'i sense as well. This also tells us that the sunnah in the talaq sunni is such that it will not have a sin, right? So instead of some sunnah carries instead like other sunnahs that may carry rewards. Yes, however, if one were to adopt one was about to issue talaq al-bid'i, right, and then he was encouraged, no, don't do it, and he controlled upon himself, and instead of giving out a talaq al-bid'ah, he went over and gave a talaq sunni. Then in this case, for abandoning something that was contrary to deen, he will get a reward for that, but not because of actually doing the talaq sunnah, right? But it would be for abandoning the incorrect part. That's the first thing that we have to do. So then now he discusses over here what is this talaq al-bid'ah. So he gives us when the talaq is given thrice in one time, right? Putting all three of them in one time, or two in one time, right? Two talaq in one tuhur without making any ruju in it, right? He said ithnatan bimarratin or bimarratain fi tuhrin la raj'ata fi, that the person gives the talaq and then he does not, in the same tuhur, he does not make any ruju' from that talaq, right? And he gives another one. Now this is something that has been manhiyano. He should not do it. There will be malamat, there will be imposition upon him from the side of the Sharia, right? Raj'a can be done in two ways, which will be discussed later on as well. One would be that he is going to actually say the words that I have made ruju from my talaq and I am taking you back, or he shows affection or something like that, and he actually kisses her or something like that. Then in that case, it's going to become raj'at for him. So essentially, Imam Ibn al-Hammam says that any talaq modality, right, that contradicts what's mentioned by the way of sunnah or ahsan is going to be talaq al-bid'ah, right? So do not confuse that talaq al-bid'ah is something like that kind of bid'ah that we are used to. So and the next part when he says where you got stuck is wahidatun fi tuhrin la wutiyat fi. I mean that's what the talaq sunni is, right? So if you are giving one talaq, one tuhur, right, and then you don't make wati, so this la is an incorrection of mistake in this nuskha. If you look at the Urdu prints for the Sharh of it, as-Wiqaya or Mir Kutub Khana, those ones don't have the la mentioned in there. So it would be wahidatun fi tuhrin wutiyat fi, right? If a person were to give the talaq in such a tuhur in which the person has consummated. All right. So and before we go forward, like now, this is mafhum. Let's also understand the mafhum mukhalaf of this as well. So what did we see over here? That if in one tuhur the person gives two talaqs without ruju, then that will be talaq al-bid'ah. But what happens if a person made give the talaq in that tuhur and then made ruju, and then in the same tuhur gives another talaq, right? This ibara shows mafhum al-mukhalif that it will not be makruh. A person could do it. It may not be the ideal, but it will not be makruh. It will not be sinful.